trying to be like the niggas that came before us, you know. Heads out. It's the underdog. They on him about. Want the title, but I'm always fighting undercard. It's the underrated.
Also, like you were just saying that you went to JUCO.
Yeah.
Can you give us a quick summary on junior colleges? Because one thing that prevented me from going to junior college coming straight out of high school was that I heard a lot of bad critiques on junior college as far as like dudes don't got meal plans, you kind of on your own, no housing, dudes be smoking all the time, or you run into them, you know, them hood dudes on your team that just don't know what they doing.
Talented, but just got issues. Yeah,
you run into a lot of players who just aren't disciplined, and you know, if you're a disciplined player, you could kind of just end up being in a bad situation on a team that's not very disciplined.
It's all about where you go in JUCO. Like, you know, there's schools out here that are pretty good. Like, I've heard of Owens being good, Vincennes being good. Schools down in Texas like West Plains, Chipola, College of Southern Idaho, North Idaho. There's tons of schools. What's another one? Indian Hills, you know, Marshalltown out of Iowa. There's a lot of schools that have quality education, good coaching, connections, meal monies, food, living expenses being taken care of. So for me, it was just like being at a Division I without some of the travel, you know.
Yeah.
So my situation was way different.
Yeah.
I went to Salt Lake Community College. Like every year, ranked top 5, top 10 in the nation. Had the most money in the country, from top to bottom. Because you know, it's a Mormon-backed university. You know, Salt Lake City is the Mormon capital of the world.
Yeah.
So my situation, me choosing to go there, was different than most guys' situations. And also, like, a lot of things you're talking about is stuff that pertains to schools locally. Like, for example, in Ohio, we got 14, 15 Division I schools. So we don't need a lot of D2s. We don't need a lot of JUCOs. 'Cause look how many D1s it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to a state like Utah, where it's only, you know, BYU, Weber State, Utah Valley, Utah State, Southern Utah. Those are the D1s out there. But on that region of the country, these smaller towns, they got big time JUCO basketball.
Right.
So like at Salt Lake, we had housing, we had meal money, full scholarships. School was tough. You know, nothing was easy. And then every single day, UNLV recruit me. They were at my gym 3 to 4 days a week. And there were probably, on average, 5, 6 Division I's every single day.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking on average. And that's not even counting Division IIs. So our situation was different.
No, that's
about it.
So you just got to be very particular about.
Got to do your research.
Do your research. Yeah, that's one thing that, you know, we'll definitely get into as far.
And this is a secret too.
Yeah.
So let's say, I don't know. Let's say Ohio Dominican is recruiting you.
Right.
Division II school here in Columbus. And you tell them, obviously they know the kids that want to go D1. Like, you develop a relationship with these guys over time. And a lot of these coaches know if they should have you or not.
Right.
So, like, don't be afraid to ask your coaches. Like, if you really feel like you're a Division I kid and you fully believe in yourself and you're good enough putting the numbers up, tell them, like, hey, coach, you know, I like your school as well, but, you know, my dream is to really play Division I. They get it. They're Division II coaches. They know. And ask them, like, look, I want to go D1, but do you know any JUCOs that are credible that will help me get to where I want to go? And if worst case scenario, y'all can follow me for a year or two as well.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask these schools these questions.
Yeah.
You know, use them as resources, because colleges and college coaches know who the good college coaches are. They know who the good people are. They know the facilities. It's their job to know. So, like, that's what I did. When I was leaving Wright State, I was getting recruited by Indiana State and Southern Illinois. And I asked them, what's the best place for me to go? You know, I don't want to sit out a year. My situation was unique because I was coming off an injury. So I had to sit out the injury year at Wright State, and then I would have to sit out a transfer year if I went to Indiana State. Right. So Southern Illinois and UNLV sent me to Salt Lake. So for me, it was like Salt Lake, Indiana State, Southern Illinois, or, you know, choose another school where I didn't have these same connects.
Right.
So when they sent me out there, and also came out there and flew out there on a weekly basis, UNLV daily basis, but Southern Illinois on a weekly basis to come see me. So that's why I went,
That's dope.
And that's when I also knew
That's good gems.
they knew what they was they weren't gonna put me in a bad situation, because if they want me to come to their school the next year, why would they send me to some place where I can't get no meals or I'm living on the floor and all this nonsense? So there was like little secrets that people don't know about